Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for joining me, whether you're hitting me live at 7 tonight or you're just picking this up whenever you got a moment. I'm good either way. Before I forget, everything that I'm going to show you here tonight is live on the website, as you know, some of you have figured out, because I've been hearing some dings. Some things that I'm going to show you tonight are already sold. At least one has, for sure. So they're all live on the website right now under the New This Week tab on the site, queenbeecreationshome.com. Now, announcements. You've probably started seeing that IOD has started their teaser campaign of the Christmas release. So they're starting to drop little videos on Instagram. Primarily they do Insta, but on Facebook with little hints of some of the things coming up in the new release, which means we must be getting close. I have no dates. They have given the stockists no dates, so I do not know when it would be, but I'm assuming we're close to this. So probably I would expect, how many more weeks in September? Just one after this week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably, right? Just one.
Two, I think.
So if the last week of September is not next week, then it could be as early as the last week, if not the first week of October. So we're probably skipping next week. I would expect that if it was next week, stockists already would know. And certainly I haven't received any notice of shipment of product to me, although it has been ordered a couple of weeks ago for sure. So I think we are getting very close. As soon as I have definitive date of when they are going to launch, I will be posting it on Facebook. I will let you know. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a popular release, I think. There's a lot of good stuff for anybody who is into making a lot of Christmas crafts, whether for markets and bazaars or gifts or just for fun. Not to say that making it for markets and bazaars can't be fun, just not for profit. So there's a lot in this release. There's a lot of stuff. And again, all but one item are limited edition, which means when they're gone, they're gone. They won't be making them again. So I don't think even if you want them all, you're gonna be able to buy them all, because there's a lot. But hopefully there's some that you want more than others, and you're able to nab those. So that one's coming up this Saturday in the shop. We have the wet felting soap bars. So it's kind of a beginner's class to the idea of wet felting, period. But the soap bars, we're going to be felting the soap bars. They make great gifts and stocking stuffers and teachers' gifts, little hostess gifts, that sort of thing. So there are a couple of spaces left, but I will be shutting it down. What's today? Wednesday. So I will be closing it Thursday night, so that I can get things set up on Friday. And I know the final numbers, make sure that everything is there and ready for attendees on the Saturday. So one more day to be able to sign up if you've been thinking about it this Saturday. Videos. It's been a fun week for videos this week. So Monday we did some rag rug pumpkins. So we did 3 different varieties of rag rug pumpkins. So if you didn't catch that, it's a lot of fun. And you can either use strips of your old rags yourself, meaning cut up some t-shirts or anything like that, or just as I did, I bought a rag rug for like $4, $3.99. and I just cut it apart. I used it instead. So if you're not a big sewer and have a big fabric stash, which I'm not a sewer, then you can just start with a rag rug or an old rag rug or something and use those bits and pieces. I have a couple of ideas coming up when we get closer to Christmas for using them again. So trying to give you multiple uses so that if you do have a lot of rags or you invest in a couple of these little rugs, then you've got more than one thing to do with them. So that was Monday and that was really fun. Today's video was remaking a little lamp. So I had done this actually for myself, for the room that my youngest son has now vacated as he moved out, and we're fixing up into a little bit of a lounge slash guest room. So with a pull-out couch, but getting that one all set up and ready. And this is a little lamp that we did for that. But it gives you an idea of how you can switch up your own existing lamps and decor items to be able to fit with, as you shift and change maybe your color schemes or your style, and how you can take some of these things along with you rather than having to buy all new, which is a tremendous savings. So it's really fun. And then Fridays is a spooky little ghost. Is a spooky little ghost craft. So a little bit in keeping with Halloween. I don't do a lot for Halloween. I do a little bit more fall, but this one is Halloween. And then I got a super cool Halloween one coming up next week. So gotta wait for that one. But this one is a ghostly one on Friday. So kind of cute. Hope you like that one. Okay, let's jump into the stuff tonight. To start off, I'm going to go to my left with some of the big things so that I can push them further down the table and have some space to move other items. So first up is this great banded, so it's got a beautiful gray band and gray handles. It's kind of like this raffia woven grass kind of basket. Great shape, pretty much just as brand new, and $14 for this. It's nice and light, but expect for shipping that it's going to be in a big box, and that bumps it up a little bit. So just the caution, just saying. This bowl is from Italy. I called it, I don't know, Italian trees or something like that, Italian tree bowl, because it's got this lovely open tree forest. So this has all been hand painted and kind of hand distressed. It's in perfect shape, and I just love the kind of the faux worn look of it. And with the trees, each of which has a little bit of a gold embellishment on it. It is signed on the back, but of course I can't read the signature. So $12 for this one. And this little glass pedestal bowl, it's got kind of the scalloped edges. It's got some raised dots. I think that this is an old Ikea dish, and it is actually listed on Etsy as an old, I don't know if anything from Ikea is truly vintage, but an older out of stock kind of Ikea bowl that they've got for $35. I have it for $9.50. So it's just a cool candy dish, nut dish, console bowl, nice raised pedestal design. And I like the raised dots on it. This guy is a vintage piece. This is a vintage Villeroy and Bosch casserole. This is in the blue Olga pattern, and it is still in great shape. I took some pics of, there's a couple of little chips right on the base, and there's a little discoloration around the rim here. Nothing that detracts from the look or the functionality of the piece. And this guy online is 72. So this is Villeroy and Bosch Dresden. So it goes for 72 online and $16 in the shop, but it's just a nice piece, great display piece as well, just in the nice scroll work pattern. We're coming up to turkey season, so I am adding some gravy boats. I am on the lookout for gravy boats. I had another one that I was going to list for today, but somebody came into the shop on Saturday and saw it waiting for me to be able to take pictures, and they bought it. So some of these things are going before I even get a chance to list them. This one I really like. First of all, it is a heavy piece of glass. It is a solid glass base. So as much as this is a pedestal gravy boat, this baby is not tipping. It is very solid. It's $9.50 and just a solid, nice, clear piece of glass, nice solid base. So very simple looking, but nice kind of different look. Let me jump in with the other gravy boat that I'm adding tonight. This one is a blue rose. I think it's blue rose. No, it's rose blue. Rose blue gravy boat from Marit in Staffordshire, England. This one is on Etsy for as much as $60. I have it for 15 in the shop. I'll probably double it if I put it on Etsy, just because of Etsy's percentages and stuff. But from my site, it's 15, and it'll be more when I get around to listing it on Etsy. If I get around to listing it on Etsy, you know, it takes me a while sometimes. I'm in no hurry. I'd rather they just all sell through my website and I don't ever have to list to Etsy, but 2 websites is too much. Okay, this guy. So nice raised blue enamel pot. It actually does not have any chipping on the inside of the white enamel, which means it is still functional as a pot. A little bit of chipping around the rim here, but that doesn't matter from a cooking perspective. It's obviously just a lovely blue as well. So as a decor item, a display item, using it as a flower pot or something. So it's got multiple uses, and it is $9.50. And then this guy, so cast iron, we know I love cast iron. I seem to say that every week as I bring a new cast iron piece into the shop. So cast iron trivet, Rooster trivet. I have one other Rooster trivet, I think, in the shop that is a bigger oval one with multiple roosters. This is just a nice single hand painted Rooster trivet for $8. And it's got some age to it. It's a little bit more vintage capacity. A little bit of Halloween. Is this bowl and mug set. So the bowl says for a beautiful breakfast, and it has the mug with the cemetery and the bats. This has got bats flying around and some cobwebs as well, so some spider webs. And the pair are $7.50, so they go as a set. Again, I had 2 of those, one in a different pattern, and I hadn't even priced them, and customer bought that on Saturday too. Sometimes I have these things like sometimes sitting way on back shelves, and people just, sure, can I go in the back? Sure. And the next thing I know, they're pulling things sometimes out of my stash. They're buying my stash items, and they're buying things on the shelf that I haven't even priced yet. And it can get crazy sometimes with people looking for treasures, but I'm okay with that. That's okay. All right. A pair of mugs. These are time and table mugs. So it's a set of two, black and cream with the gold handles. The two go for $12 as a pair, and they look pretty much brand new, like pristine. There's no wear on the gold handles at all. They obviously, if they were ever used, were hand washed and not put through a dishwasher, and certainly not used enough that there's any wear on the handles. And I just love the kind of mismatched but matching aspect of these with the same color and shape. And that one. All right. These guys, I'm selling these separately. They are very heavy, solid wood. It's almost like a bowl, but it's got space for like a pedestal candle here. Now I'm calling them sorry, pillar candles, right? I'm calling them like a round wood candle holder, because that's what I see. I see having the pillar candle on there, and they are $6.50 each. Now, having said that though, on the back, they are stamped, they're made in Thailand, and they are stamped as coming from the well-equipped kitchen. I don't know what they would be in a kitchen. I see them as really cool pillar candle holders. I don't know what they would be in a kitchen unless it's a well-equipped kitchen with candles. I don't know. Just because the company is the well-equipped kitchen doesn't mean they can't sell candle holders. I can't envision anything. I love the look of these as candle holders though. And again, nice and solid wood. They're not going anywhere, so not tippy at all. Selling them as individuals for $6.50. Buy one, buy both, whatever. Okay, while we're on the kitchen, I have this little set of mixing bowl measuring cups. These are from Anchor Hocking. They have the anchor on the bottom. There is a half cup, a 1 cup, and a 1.5 cup measure. So the 1.5 cup is a little bit of a different measure. I think probably there might have been a 1/4 cup, like a smaller one with a 1/4 cup. I think that it's typical for them to go down as low as a 1/4. But $7.50 for these. And if you know Anchor Hocking, then and you like Anchor Hocking, these are just super cute with that pourable bowl spout on the bigger side. This guy, this is a Marit Bee mug. So it's got bees flying all around the outside, and it's got a little dotted pattern. It's got the bright yellow handle, bright yellow interior, and a little bee on the inside as well. So $7.50 for this lovely, what the name of this shape of mug is. I keep thinking, pardon?
Tulip, maybe?
No, I think fishbowl, maybe, like fishbowl mug, but I think maybe it would be a little bit more rounded. Okay, either way, it's like a nice hold in your hand kind of shape. $7.50 for that, nice and big, which we know I like and I appreciate. This. So cobalt blue, like a deep rich cobalt blue with unglazed white. So this is from Short Stories, $9.50. I really like the contrast here. So this is like a raised design because the blue is glazed, the white is unglazed porcelain. So it's got that rougher bisque texture and feel to it. So I love the tech aspect of this, but I love the kind of the modern kind of pattern of these two. So $9.50 for the little oval platter. And then this is just super cute. It's got little pedestal feet, shape of a leaf. It's got outside black matte kind of fired fired exterior, and then that bright multi-toned green on the inside with the demarcations for the leaf. So a lovely little leaf dish. It's a condiment dish, so it's got the little spoon rest on the side. See the little lip there. So, whether you were using it for, condiments like ketchup, mustard, relish, red pepper jelly on top of your brie, or a little bit of a caponata or something like that. Very cool little dish for $4.50. So super cute for that price. This guy, well, this guy is sold. This is one of the first things that I think that I've had from the German Democratic Republic, from the GDR before. So lovely vintage little fruit pitcher. It's got trimmed in the gold with the grapes and the peaches and berries on one side. But Joanne snuck in before we went live, and she's already picked this up. So this is off to the States tomorrow. Cute little piece. This guy. So this is, it could be a donkey, it could be a burro, it could be a mule. I saw it listed as all those things. Super cute little pottery, multi-tone glaze on this. This guy I saw going on eBay for $30. The interesting thing about this is he's got a slot behind his head as a card holder. So just kind of a fun little interesting piece if you've got a desk, or if you needed to have a card holder on your bazaar table or market table. Just a cute little piece. $30 on eBay, $12 in the store. You don't need the stack of cards, you got your own. Okay, I love these last items. These I really love. These are handmade, hand-shaped pottery salt and pepper shakers. So they've got the S and the P, and you fill them from the top. They've got a lovely tan and speckled finish with very pastel florals in pink and blue coming down, and each of them has the little shaker holes right above the S and the P. Just super cute, really unique. Little kind of egg-shaped design. $11 for the pair. I always get salt and pepper shaker. Those are just cool ones. I like them. Okay, this guy is very solid piece of glass. It is a little whale oil lip. So the little spout is actually the wick. So you would fill the oil in there, insert the wick. So there's a little bit of a glass piece that the wick goes up through, and little whale candle. So $11 for this guy. It's just really cute, really nice little different piece. This little tea set. So $22 for this. Comes with, this is an Ollie and Olive. Ollie and Olive? No, that's Thyme and Olive. Ollie and Olivia. Close. Teapot and two little footed tea cups. So those guys are going together for $22. It's just kind of a cute little set. Slightly different pattern on the cups than on the teapot, but all look great together. And last up, new watercolor painting. So this painting is from Linda Hawthorne. I called it Beach Days. So just a lovely, really well done watercolor of the beach and of some growth on the sand. It actually has price tag on the back of $95. It's in the shop for $32. It's double matted, professionally framed. Just a really lovely original piece of art at an awesome price. So super cool to check that one out. I keep looking at it going, okay, I want to be able to paint like that. Okay, I'm going to have to practice something similar in my little mini journal and see if we can get any of that kind of action happening with some decent clouds like that and some water, because this was really well done. And then again, all of the growth and the reeds up in front. It's just a nice fresh looking piece. Hopefully there was something there that intrigued you. Check it out on the website, queenbeecreationshome.com. Don't forget, if you were hoping to be able to make the class on Saturday, definitely sign up tonight or tomorrow before I take it down. And keep your eyes peeled for more info on the IOD Christmas release coming out. And check out this week's videos. I think that they're a fun group of videos. I think you'll enjoy them. A little bit of spooky Halloween coming up for you on Friday. And yeah, get it from me while you can, because I don't do a lot of Halloween typically. But I think a couple of cute ideas for you that you'll be able to play with and make your own. Thanks as always for tuning in. I appreciate you a lot. And I look forward to seeing you next week. And until then, take care.